Hi YouTube, it's Nicole and Sadie's up here with me. I'm in my bedroom and we're kind of sitting by the window trying to find some good light somewhere in our house. So, you know, how that is. I wanted to do this video today on our pre-TTC journey, and I am pre-TTC, for those of you that don't know, is preparing to try to conceive. At least that's how I interpret it. So we are not trying to get pregnant yet. We are in the process of defining what we want, what goals we want to meet before we get pregnant again. So I have a couple of main goals. Number one, I want to get back into shape. I want to lose about 20 pounds, and I just want to get into that healthy rhythm again. I had lost 40 pounds at the beginning of 2011 by, first of all, cutting out a lot of sugar. I basically didn't eat any sugar, no desserts. I didn't drink any pop. We drank the Mios and Crystal Light and water. Like, that was what I completely drank all of that time period that I was losing weight. And then I ate, you know, like a little bit of meat, and I would spice it up with like salsa or something like that. Yeah, and I had a higher protein and low carb, and I didn't focus on the carbs. I just focused on the sugar, because your body will burn sugar before it will burn anything else. So in my mind, I was like, okay, well, if I don't eat that much sugar, then it will go, you know, burn up the sugar that is there, and then it'll go straight to the fat. So I lost 40 pounds doing that, and I was also very motivated. I exercised for 30 to 45 minutes, 5 days a week. So, and that was just, I was dancing. I was doing Dance Off the Inches videos, and I was doing the crunch dance videos. If you have Netflix, they're on there. But those were really helpful in helping me lose weight. They kept me motivated. I'm not the type of person that can sit down and do crunches and sit-ups and push-ups and all that. That's like boring to me, and it hurts, and I hate it. So anything where I'm up and moving, although I do realize that I'm going to need to do some strength training that will help me keep the weight off. So anyways, that's one thing I want to get into shape. Number two is Sadie's going to have surgery on her arm. She has radial aplasia, and that means that her radius in her arm, that is the bone under your, I'm sorry, I'm just going to explain it to you and try to show you. It is the bone that supports your thumb. That is shorter than her ulna, and your ulna is what supports like from your pinky onto the middle. So her thumb is not supported, and so her hand is turned at a right angle to her arm, basically. So the procedure to fix that is to stretch out the muscles, for number one. So she's got to get an external fixator installed or put in or whatever, and that will stretch out the muscles, and then they will do another surgery to place her hand and centralize it over her ulna, and then they will put a pin in place to hold it there, and then eventually the ulna will widen, and that will become the base to her hand. So those are the fixator is the fixator is an original surgery, and then after that there will be 10 weeks where we have to adjust the pins, and we will that will help her stretch her muscles, and then after about 10 weeks they will take the fixator off and put the pin in, and it's the surgery is called centralization, ulnar centralization, and they'll do that, and then after that we just go from there, see how it goes. So yeah, we want to get past her surgeries and all that. So her surgeries will be coming up either in January or February is what they told us, and we don't know the dates or anything yet, but I'll keep you guys updated. And once that happens and once those surgeries are behind us, I think that it'll be a big weight off of our shoulders and we'll feel, you know, more comfortable moving forward with a second baby. Another thing that I am really concerned about is I want to be saving money and getting everything together so that we are ready to purchase a home. The economy is such right now where it's such a good time to buy a house. And I really just want to take advantage of that. However, right now we don't have a lot of money saved. Just stuff has happened that we haven't been able to. So I feel like the start of a new year is a good time. Christmas is behind us. We don't have any birthdays coming up for a little while, so perfect time to start saving money. Not to mention tax season's coming up, and I want to just be ready to make that move. However, our landlord just told us that he wants us to sign another 12-month lease, and he's not willing to go for a 6-month lease, which is frustrating to me because even when the 12 months is up, even if I was like okay with that time period, I still just, it's like then we would have to move in like December, and that sucks. But you know, it is what it is, and God has a plan, and so we're just gonna try and do what we can to be smart and prevent any negative financial things to happen. So we're just taking it as, okay, we're gonna sign the 12-month lease because we can't get out. There's no way for us to get out in the next week or two or anything like that. So there's nowhere for us to go. We don't have any money saved up to go anywhere else, let alone buy a house. So in you know, the apartment, you need a deposit too if you wanted to move to a different apartment. So we're just gonna stay here, stick it out, and hopefully save up enough money to have a good down payment, and also to maybe have some extra money to like buy stuff for the new house. So that's something that I just really want to become serious about in the next year, and possibly, you know, just really start down that path. And then once those 3 things, me getting back into shape, Sadie's surgeries behind us, and getting serious about our finances, then I think I will feel more comfortable with bringing another baby into the mix, because I wouldn't feel so bad bringing a baby into this apartment as long as it was like when they were like really young, really small, and they could still sleep, you know, in a bassinet in our room. But you know, but once they started getting toys of their own, and then Sadie has toys, and right now, I mean, the walls are closing in on us as it is. So I would either wait to get pregnant till like a couple months before our lease is up, and then I could be in my 1st or 2nd trimester, or I mean, if it happens and we end up having a baby before then, I would want to definitely be out by the time the baby was like 3 months old. So those are our goals, and we're just trying to fall in line with what God has planned for us. And like I said, all of these plans and all these goals that I have for myself are just kind of rough plans for what we would like, but you know, God has a plan for us, and His plan for us is always going to be better than any plan that we have for ourselves. So we trust Him, and we are still using protection at this point. We're using condoms. Ugh, I hate them. They're gross. But we are using protection, so we're not, you know, asking to get pregnant or anything like that. But, you know, it's just something that we're trying to prepare for, because I do want to have a couple more kids, probably at least 2, maybe 3, and if God will allow that. And I don't really want to have babies until I'm 40. So no offense to anybody that is, you know, a later in life mom. No offense at all. I just, for me personally, I kind of just want to get my pregnancies out of the way, or experience all of that before I'm like 35 or 40. So that makes a big difference in how we're spacing out the babies. So Sadie's 17 months now, so that's why I'm starting to kind of think about it more. And so it's not like a serious thing that we're like, okay, you know, we're 3 months away and we're gonna get pregnant. There's nothing rigid about our plan at this point. So I will keep you guys posted on our journey to towards the TTC, but right now it's just pre-TTC, and I have an appointment to tell you guys about, and I'll make a different video because I don't want this to be too long. So yeah, so I hope you'll join us on our journey, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.